Hello there, welcome to this Tiny Workshop, Tiny Tips segment. My name's John Madden. Now last week, if you were watching the program, you would have seen me doing a reasonably decent job of marking out a lap joint and cutting it out there on camera. So I just wanted to revisit the old marking square. Now if you're like me, you don't know where some of your tools came from, and this is a perfect example. This appeared in my life at some point about 20 years ago. I may have bought it at the markets up on the north coast, or I'm not 100% sure, but I've used this square through most of my woodworking career, so to speak. Now, a lot of older squares like this aren't always perfectly square. You can buy a whole bunch of brand new types of squares. Some of them can be very expensive, to say the least. Like we're not all making cabinetry for NASA here, you know what I mean? So you don't really need to go out and buy yourself a $200 square in order to get good results. You just need to get a square that will serve the purpose as satisfactory to the expectations that you want. What I like about this square was that I think I paid, from memory, $5 for it. Secondly, it's got a really nice wide blade on it. So when I'm marking out stuff, I've got plenty of surface area to press down on the timber that I'm marking out, and it won't, it's very sturdy, it's steady on the job. A criticism of some of these older tools though is that they can be out of square. So I want to show you a quick tip on how to make sure your square is square. So get your square and a pencil, preferably a knife, but for the purposes of the video, we'll use a pencil. And you lay it down here along a straight edge and mark a line. You can see that line right there. And then what you do is you come from the opposite side and push your square up to that line that you marked. Now for me, that looks pretty square. I could send this off to Sydney to get precision tested by, I don't know, a NASA employee or something. But if you're in the workshop, draw a line, push it up there. If it's a little bit out, you can just simply tap the square and adjust it till that line is perfectly parallel. I hope you've enjoyed this Tiny Workshop, Tiny Tip segment. See you again soon.